Well, alrighty, this is the year of the crazy things. What else could possibly happen? And you know that the adventures of Boomer and Palmer, it's been a while since we've done anything. This year, 2020, has been full of just unsuspecting what the heck is gonna happen next. We've got the coronavirus. Thank you, Wuhan. We got riots in the streets and a lot of political unrest. There was those killer wasp things that they had for a little bit. And you know what? Even Joe Rogan knows this. The only thing that could possibly happen at this trajectory is aliens! Okay, so here we are. Have you ever heard of Crestone, Colorado? Because I haven't, but it's right down the road, okay? Crestone, Colorado is known to be one of the craziest spiritual meccas of the world, called the Bloodless Valley because the Native Americans would never fight here. It's got crazy sightings of things all over it. Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster in the freaking gravel, whatever. It's got everything, and they have alien stories to tell. So, we brought the freaking alien mobile. We got the moped with the bug lights. We got the baby blue Astro van with the bed. We got it all here. We're ready to get into this town, infiltrate it, learn everything about it, and see some freaking aliens! I'm gonna shower with an alien. Dude. I will settle for nothing less than seeing an alien. Let's go.
What's your name, man?
I'm Wade, or Bristol.
We're obviously trying to find some aliens. Have you seen any aliens?
I seen them with the monocular, so not with naked eye. I seen spacecraft with naked eye, the pyramids and the cubes, 1 year after each other. October is when they pop up, is the time I've seen them. A strong deception that is going to come upon the whole earth to test everyone. So you have to know your reality coherently, truth. You gotta be able to, whatever the truth is, it has to diminish on what they have to present at you, because if you're not on your game, they will bombard your emotions and your thoughts to where it's torture. And I don't want to speak about that. I would rather speak hope, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not the harbinger of hope. I don't know, but they're real aliens, yeah. I mean, I've seen them. Other dimensions.
Yeah.
You get more aware and you can see them.
Do you think they're like good or bad or neutral or
Like, why are they here?
It says that we battle with them. 6:12 Ephesians says our battle is with cosmic forces, meaning, outer space, cosmic forces. We're at war with them, and evil spirits in high places. So the aliens are not for us.
Seek the light. Yeah, take care, brother.
Yes, guys, we're
Bro, who did you just pick up?
But he told us to call him like 4 different names.
Dude, that was weird.
Was really weird.
Also, super bipolar.
He also like knew a lot of scripture.
Dude,
He really did. Like he
so
really
much
knew
scripture.
a lot of the Bible, but it was like a little bit weird.
Every other sentence,
Yeah,
he
he was-
would be quoting scripture.
Like he was talking about going to like a mental hospital and psych wards. That's what he said.
Yep.
He spent some time in jail. Honestly, we probably just picked up a prisoner. That's how what I did. You not get that vibe. Like he for sure wandered right out of town because he was in jail.
Yeah.
So that's a good start to the trip. And he told us he's seen aliens.
He's seen aliens. He
But they're
believes in
bad.
aliens.
They're
They're
bad.
all bad.
They're not on our side. That's not what we want to hear.
I hear him chatting the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough.
Look, there's no one in that seat.
What the frick, dude?
Did you see that?
Dude.
Turn around again. You got
Wait, what?
What the frick, bro? I swear. We're driving into Crestone. The first person we see, the first car, swear to you, there's no one in the driver's seat. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It's an alien driving, bro.
There's not one person in the driver's seat of this little car. I'm turning around. You gotta see this. All right, they're back on the road. Look, we'll get a good shot. Yeah, someone in the there's like a tall guy in the passenger seat, and there's nobody in the driver's seat.
Here, film with your phone, dude.
What the heck? There's a steering wheel and no person. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Oh my god, dude. What is going on?
There was a steering wheel and nobody in this seat. I want to see the footage. Did you see? Were you looking with your eyes? What the frick was that? First car I see, I'm weirded out already. So we're just south of Crestone at this place called the UFO Watch Tower. I gotta be honest, I thought it was a little bit higher of an actual tower because I don't know how much that's gonna benefit you being up on that platform there, but it's like a weird little thing. You can like leave some trash out in the field and then they'll show you some UFOs or something. Luckily, these aliens are real patriotic. They all got American flags. Please keep your mask on out here. Thank you. Since opening the UFO Watch Tower in 2000, over 25 psychics have visited and told the same story. There are 2 large vortexes located on the east side of the tower. A vortex is described as an opening to a parallel universe which is full of energy. One of the vortexes spins clockwise and the other one spins counterclockwise. As you walk through the garden, which is this stuff, pay attention to your body as you can feel the energy from the vortexes. We encourage visitors to leave something in the garden to get their energy there as well.
Well, I came down here to raise cattle. And from the time I moved here, all I heard were UFO stories from the locals. And I just giggle and say, we need a UFO watch tower. Never thinking I would ever do it. You know, it was a joke. I had no passion to begin with.
Yeah.
It was just gonna be a mom and pop business, catch the tourist traffic off the road, blah, 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 blah. Well, from the time that we opened, we started having sightings. So far, I've seen 28. But
28 what?
things in the sky that don't make sense. It really opened my eyes to say, you ought to get outside and look once in a while.
Yeah.
She has a good point. Like, you know, we're all in the city, and sometimes we just need to stop and look up.
Yep.
Like, how often do you actually just, like, look up and look for something, you know, ordinary or out of the ordinary? Did you see that van, dude?
Yeah.
What is that picture? What is that picture, dude? No trespassing.
So we're just gonna park the van, I think kind of out of town a little bit so people don't associate us with it in case anything weird happens, and just cruise the moped around town.
When I first came to Crestone, it was a while back, and it was full of hippies, which I was one of them. And so walking up and down the street, you know, you just got a hug and, you know, a peace sign.
Or we saw that UFO Watch Tower and stuff. Have you ever seen any aliens or UFOs or anything? Really? What's any good stories?
Well, yeah, there was a spaceship that landed in a certain area where we were, and it was quite interesting. I don't know if anybody believes it, but you know, I wasn't the only one there. There was a bunch of us.
Wow.
You know,
was it close to you? Like, was it? Do you see it right there and stuff? Or?
Yeah, it landed pretty close. You know, not a plane or anything.
Yeah.
You know, just like a round disc, and it kind of hovered. You know, and then landed.
And you said there did things, people, aliens, whatever, get out? You said. What was that like?
Well, interesting. They seemed friendly, but it was interesting, yeah.
Well, we are currently up in the middle of nowhere, just cruising up this road, a bunch of stupas and stuff. private access. There are a ton of retreat centers everywhere.
It's crazy to think that these huge retreat centers are just occupied, and people come for spiritual retreats up here in the middle of nowhere. It's actually pretty legit.
Here we are reporting from Crestone, Colorado at the Tashi Goma Stupa. Who would have thought that 6 miles away from Crestone, in the middle of nowhere, Colorado, you'd have a big old Buddhist temple, the Stupa. And it's overlooking this insane valley. The more we're here with these spiritual retreat centers, with these temples, this really is a place that a lot of people come to get away, find themselves, get enlightened, I don't know. And is it working? It's beautiful. I can say that much. This is quite a beautiful place with rivers running. The mountains are insane. Look at, come on, can you just look at this for a second?
Unreal.
Look at that. Look at those the clouds just sitting there over the mountains.
You're always late. I can't take you anymore. You have no more sick time. Oh, now sick. Are you okay? You don't do your work. You handed everything late. You owe me 3 reports. I can't take you anymore. You're going to be out of here soon.
Where are we going to now?
Ancient ziggurats were intended to be dwelling places for the gods, not for public worship. Oh, wow, okay. But that's not the case for this one. Instead, public access is encouraged. You can access it from a hill and hike up it, and it's a good place for prayer or meditation. Cool. Go check it out.
This thing's tiny. What the frick? What'd you just...
Dude, I thought it was getting bigger than that white thing at least. This thing's freaking tiny.
We found it.
Honestly, they make it look so much bigger.
Slaving all night, we work long days and we work long nights. Slaving all day, slaving all night, we work long days and we work long nights. Slaving all day, slaving all night, we work long days and we work long nights. Slaving all day, slaving all night, we work long days and we work long nights.
Let's go!
Shoot, baby. Oh.
Alright, ready?
Oh my god!
The longer we were there, the more we realized how good this trip was for us. There's such a pressure day to day to be in the know and be a part of everything going on. We stopped focusing on the drama and even the aliens and were refreshed by the ease of the pace.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, that's nippy.
We were blown away by the nature here. There's such a beauty of getting out of the busyness of the city and disconnecting from the things that shouldn't really matter. Living off the grid for a few days in the van forced us to really be present with each other, and we also saw how it brings things to the surface and challenges you for the good or the bad. No wonder people love it here, but also, as we kept hearing from the locals, in a place this small, you can't hide your issues.
It seems like everyone who comes here is like also running from something, or hiding something. So.
One girl described it saying, "A lot of people that move here are really like retired homeless kids. There are definitely a lot of transients, coming for spiritual retreats and then choosing to stay. I can see why. Whether you're here for the drum circles and to find yourself, believe the valley is holy ground, or that there are portals in the mountains, it is clear to me that getting out of the city, especially in times as crazy as these, is a needed humbling."
Well, it's 2:30 in the morning here at the UFO Watch Tower.
The last night we got up at 2 a.m. to stand out on the UFO Watch Tower and stare at the stars. I can honestly say that we did see something unexpected. The moon was shining bright and the mountains were towering above the valley. It was an overwhelming sense of being small. An odd, peaceful feeling, knowing that all of this hangs together regardless of me. Even in a place like Crestone, it's easy for the focus to be on me and the enlightenment that comes from within. But how much more powerful could it be to humble myself and focus on the one who speaks it all to life? All right, recording studio, and we are live.
All right, ready?
Evacuation sequence.
I swear I saw an alien coming in from another land like an Australian. UFO camouflage just like a chameleon.